My name is Jessica Nelson, and today I'm going to show you how to door knock for listings. So one of our favorite tactics is if you don't have your own listing, you can host an open house and invite the neighbors to that open house. Well, if you happen to hear of anyone, we just lower the price to $350. It's very affordable.
Okay.
I'm Jessica. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you. Any questions or anything I can help you with?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We'll keep you updated. Hopefully it's a great family that we find for you. Bye, Chris. You want to dress comfortably. If you have a branded logo of your company, great. If not, no big deal. You kind of want to dress like you're someone who lives there, like as if you play tennis or golf or you're just out walking your dog. Whereas if I look like a neighbor, they tend to think I'm a neighbor and they open the door because they think, hey, my neighbor's coming over. I like to have a clipboard so that we can write down people's information because, you know, you might want to send them market reports. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have a flyer with your open house information. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell the neighbors about this open house. And typically what we find is when we sell that one listing, we tend to get 2 to 3 more listings in a neighborhood. Want to make sure you guys just heard me. When you sell one listing, you should get 2 to 3 more in the same neighborhood. If you're door knocking consistently and properly, this is the best way to farm. You do not have to spend money on expensive marketing. All you have to do is get your sneakers on, a flyer, and go say hello. All right, so we're gonna go door knock our first door knock here, inviting people to open house. Come on. So nobody's home at this one. A question I get asked a lot, or that I see a lot, that is a big no-no. Most people will just cut right across that grass to go to the next house. Never do that. That is extremely disrespectful. And if people see you doing this, they're not only going to not want to do business with you, they're probably going to call the HOA and get rid of you. So don't do that. I left you a flyer on your door. Okay. Fred and Lucille's place next door. Did you know them?
What about them?
Oh, we're just helping them sell their house. If you want to come take a look.
I already looked at it, thank you.
Yeah, do you happen to know anyone that you would want to be your neighbor?
They're not going to buy something right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I do, but they're not going to buy something right now to put the advantages and the high prices and all that. They're going to wait till after the election.
That makes sense. Well, we just lowered the price to $350, so it's pretty affordable.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
What's your name, sir?
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. If you'd like to, I think you have your hands full, so. We're hosting the open house for Fred and Lucille at 103.
Okay.
Do you know anyone that you think would be a great neighbor here on this row?
Well, I wish I did. I doubt.
Well, if you happen to hear of anyone, we just lower the price to $350. It's very affordable. I'm Jessica. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you. Any questions or anything I can help you with?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll keep you updated. Hopefully it's a great family that we find for you.
Thank you.
Bye, Chris. Sometimes you have people who will tell you everyone's business, like, oh, this one's getting divorced. Oh, that one, they have a senior in high school. Like, they give you everyone's information. I'm going to send them like a basket of fruit or like flowers.
Okay.
And like, I'll get their name, I'll write down their address, and I'll send them a little gift. And typically, if someone just gives me their name and not very much information, I'll send them a thank you card with like $10 Starbucks card in it and my business card. But I send a magnetic business card that they can put on their fridge. And I tell them, hey, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I'm the girl who knocked on your door, and here's a little gift to thank you for your time. If there's anything that my staff and I can do to help you with your real estate, stick this on your fridge and call me when you're ready. So that's usually how I do thank you cards. So again, when you are knocking on the door, you want to make sure you leave plenty of space when you step back and be sideways. You don't want to stand this way, you want to stand this way. Smile And if they have a Ring camera, you can wave at it. So sometimes in neighborhoods with HOAs, people will get upset about door knocking. Technically, you're not a solicitor because you're inviting them to something. You're inviting them to an open house. But I would not go around just if there's an HOA, looking for leads. Make sure you're doing something that's of value. Either you're giving a market report, which is something of value for them, or you're giving an invitation to an open house. But if there's an HOA, you cannot just be bothering people. There's a big difference. I love to tell that story. I don't know if you ever heard me tell it about my Portuguese speaking agent. She was like about to get deported. I don't know, something was going on and she had to make money to pay for her attorney. And she used to be like, I would be tired. I'd be like, I don't want to go anymore. And she would be like, let's go. I just need you to tell me what to say. I'll translate it. That girl made like $300,000 in 6 months. She was in it to win it. I never met anybody that motivated. I was tired. She would be like, come on, like yelling at me. Well, she spoke Portuguese and Spanish, and there was an area in Newark, New Jersey called the Ironbound, where like everyone's from Brazil. Oh my God, she killed it. She would get these like 2 and 3 families that they would go on the market like 900, 800. And no one else had ever knocked on the door because Portuguese is kind of like not unique, but like not a lot of people speak it, you know, like much more people speak Spanish. And they, you know, she really knew because she had all the sales skills. Like she would ask me, what do I respond with? I would tell her in English. She would say it in Portuguese. And we just like killed it out there. She did so well. Hi, sir. How are you today?
Thank you.
I left you a flyer there on your door right here.
Oh, I see.
I'm helping your neighbors. Did you know Fred and Lucille over at 103? Like right around the corner there?
Yeah, we see each other sometimes.
Yeah, so they're actually moving to California.
Oh.
The home just went on the market. Who do you know that you would want them to move into your neighborhood? Any friends or family that you think would want to move in?
I don't know yet, but I have this and let me talk to my wife and
For sure.
definitely we want some of our friends to come.
I love it. See, you're going to be my best friend then. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
We're having an open house if you want to come take a look.
How much they're asking for?
$350. Cheap, right? Too cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, well, call me if you need me. My number's on there.
Definitely, yes.
Bye, Abdul.
Thank you.
We actually talked to 7 people today. Actually, she would be 8. I mean, where else can you make 8 contacts in 45 minutes? Even if you called that people, you wouldn't make that many contacts. We got 1 seller lead. You never know who else is going to call you too. The thing about door knocking is sometimes people will call you in 3 months and be like, hey, you left a flyer. We're thinking about moving.